Greetings, faculty and staff of Allgood Elementary. I would like to present to you our first quarter short-term action plan, which is our virtual presentation. Here are our table of contents as follows. For our CSIP priority areas, we have priority area number 1, reading content mastery. Priority area number 2, writing performance. Priority area number 3, mathematics content mastery. For our CSIP goals for 2020-2021, reading by the end of 2020, 2021, 2021, 2022 school year, increasing the percentage of all subgroups, which includes Black, Hispanic, Asian, students with disability, ELL, economically disadvantaged, meeting or exceeding projected growth on the NWEA MAP assessment for fall 2020 to winter 2020 and winter 2020 to spring 2021, as well as fall 2021 to winter 2021 and winter 2021 to spring 2022 by 3 to 6%. Monitoring plan. How will you monitor your goals? Well, throughout the 2020, 2021, and 2020, 2022 school year, the academic coach will monitor evidence of closed reading implementation through lesson plans, classroom observations on a bi-weekly rotational basis for K through 5 by using a checklist. The instructional team will monitor closed reading on an alternate weekly basis on a rotational schedule, as well as measure the effectiveness using the MAP and common assessment data. Each round of walkthroughs, the team will determine the needs of the teachers. PL will be tiered and based on the need for improvement. Feedback will be provided to the teachers. For winter, by the end of the 2020-2021 school year to the 2021-2022 school year, we will decrease the percentage of students in all subgroups, Black and Hispanic, Asian, students with disabilities, ELL, economically disadvantaged, performing below grade level by 10%. Students will move to the next achievement level in each category, improve by moving the score from 1 to 2 from a score of 2 to 3, using the DOE scoring rubric as a measure. The monitoring plan for that, the instructional team will set a calendar to monitor the writing workshops at least 2 times a month. Feedback will be provided and monitoring will continue to take place as a way of ensuring that the model and strategies within them are being taught with fidelity. For our 2020-21 goals for math, by the end of the 2020-2021 school year, increase in the percentage of subgroups, Black and Asian, Hispanic students with disabilities, ELL, socially economic disadvantage, meeting or exceeding projected goals on the NWEA MAP assessment for the fall 2020 to winter 2020 and winter 2020 to spring 2021, as well as fall 2020 to winter 2021 and winter 2021 to spring 2022 by 3 to 6%, including and additionally increase the percentage of students mastering the common assessments by 70% or higher. Additionally, at a minimum, all subgroups will meet their 3% target. Now, the monetary plan for that will be beginning in August, approximately twice a month throughout the 2020, 2021, and 2021, 2022 school year. The numeracy committee, administrators, and academic coach will conduct walkthroughs and focus walks to monitor the implementation of the POI's problem solving and number talks with fidelity and provide support, one-on-one conversations, modeling, and etc. as necessary. Success criteria for the CSIP goals. How do you know when you have reached your goals? When students have met and are exceeded the projected growth on the NWEA MAP assessment for fall 2020 to winter 2020 and winter 2020 to spring 2021, as well as fall 2021 to winter 2021 to winter 2021 to spring 2022 by 3 to 6% in math and reading. What will success look like? Allgood will use multiple points of data to identify success. Triangulation of the data will assist us in verifying the results of the testing instruments we use, which is Educational Galaxy, MAP, iReady, and Illuminate. Consistency gained from these multiple points of data will serve as an indication of success. For Tier 1 strategies for the virtual learning environment, standards-based instruction curriculum, as we look at closed reading with an evidence level being promising, implementation plan is doing monitoring, morning, tutorial, and extended learning, which is our ELT. Measuring of success, weekly focus walks, the results, Educational Galaxy pre-assessment. As relates to the intervention of LLI, which is level literacy intervention, implementation during synchronous and asynchronous learning, use of checklists, and the results will be determined through the map. For guided reading, evidence level is strong. Doing small group instructions, review of lesson plans, and evidence of this will be through Illuminate data. For a level of intervention number talks, the evidence level is again strong with the one-on-one support from Title I tutor as necessary with visual and virtual observations. The results of that will be through classworks, and the poised problem-solving strategy, strong evidence level. Implementation plan for that will be one-on-one support from the tutor. For Title I is needed, and the use of data talks during collaborative planning to discuss the measurements for success, and the results of that will be identified through USA Test Prep. Number of Tier 1 students for each of these strategies, we have 66 students in kindergarten, 98 in first grade, 89 in second grade, 94 third, 72 fourth, and also 77 for fifth grade, with a total of 496 in Tier 1. For Tier 2 and Tier 3 interventions, looking at the intervention of closed reading with evidence level being promising, we will have the implementation of that during morning tutorial and also extended learning time, which is ELT, with a weekly focus for the focus walks and results through Educational Galaxy pre-assessment. The second intervention will be guided reading with a strong evidence level. Implementation of that would be through synchronous learning, through the use of checklists, and the results of that through MAP. Then finally, number talks as an intervention. Evidence level is again strong through synchronous learning, through small group instruction, through one-on-one support from the Title I tutor as needed, after school tutorial, and Saturday tutorial. Saturday school will be forthcoming with measuring of that through weekly lesson plans, of which have already been implemented, virtual observations, and data talks used through collaborative planning, along with the results of that through iReady, classworks, and USA Test Prep, of which the number of Tier 2 and Tier 3 students are as follows. For kindergarten, we have 14, first grade 2, second grade 2, third grade 2, fourth grade 5, and fifth grade 7. For our professional learning, we've already experienced USA Test Prep for all teachers, grades K through 5. As you can see here, we do have evidence-based research to help support the implementation of this. The SCG measurement 2011, a study that impacted USA Test Prep, can be used on student achievement. SCG measurement, students use USA Test Prep to improve their academic skills, show substantial growth in both reading and mathematics in students who did not use the program. The study was also found the USA Test Prep is equally effective for males and females and for students of both and all different ethnic groups. For iReady, the teachers have had professional learning on that, grades K through 5, with the research that suggests that their curriculum associates research team analyzed data from more than 1 million K through 8 students who took the iReady diagnostic in 2017-2018 school year, and both reading and mathematics students who used our Ready personalized instruction experienced substantial learning gains compared to students who did not use the program. And finally, as we look at classworks, of which our teachers have experienced this PL as well, we find that the research suggests that online tier intervention programs helps you to pinpoint learning gaps, deliver reading, math, and language instructions at a right level, and gain real-time insight into the student's progress. For our student attendance, we're right at 562. Yes. And I do have a chart here provided to help you to identify where we stand with that, and the number of students with no shows is 52. For students attendance, we're looking at grades pre-K through 5th. If you take a moment and look at this chart, shows student account, membership days, days absence, days present. So that you can see where we stand here with Allgood Elementary. Number of students, 17, no shows. 1 student transferred to a private school, 10 students transferred to a Georgia public school, 4 students transferred out of state. We have 19 students unknown and 1 student of school choice transfer. As it relates to our student engagement activities, number of students who have completed the Code of Conduct, we're looking at 262. Number of students with Chromebooks, 507. And number of students logging in daily, 463. For parent engagement, yes. For the portal usage, date August 17th, 228 students and parents. Open house August 12th, 324. Title I input meeting and curriculum night September the 17th, 2020, 69 for the Title I input meeting and 75 for curriculum night. And PTA will be determined. Our next steps towards meeting our CSIP. Yes, Allgood Elementary students will take the MAP assessment, of which we're currently in the process of doing that with our test coordinator, Dr. Lisa Reimer. Those dates are September 28th all the way to November the 6th. Teachers will analyze their MAP data during collaborative planning with the API as well as academic coaching. That's weekly. We will also use the MAP data and the MAP learning curriculum to group and provide appropriate instruction for students. That will be with the API and the academic coach. And also to provide tutoring and small group instruction, the morning tutorial and ELT. Students will be identified based on the lagging MAP and milestone data with the API and the academic coach. Some recognitions. Woo! Yes. We have Ms. Sabrina Robbins, who was promoted to LTSC, Dr. Gretchen Torbert, our new academic coach, Mr. Christopher Purry, former Allgood AP and recently appointed as active principal at Kip Truth Elementary. We did receive the digital learning grant as a recipient of 166 Chromebooks. And we did get some mask and hand sanitizer in from Bank of America, which is awesome. And we also participated in the wonderful Clarkston Cluster. Yeah, that was awesome, where we supported the community. Thank you so much, Allgood Elementary School. We'll be right back on to highlight our teacher and support staff of the year.